Hello.
Headshots. Hello, James.
Hello, hello.
This little pistol round's going to be a little wonky, guys, as we figure this one out, but that's okay because it's worth it. Why? We've got James Bardolph joining us.
Oh my god, we're live.
Oh my god, we're live.
You have to talk for a while. I need to do things.
Okay. At him at a distance. Og. Ooh, not even going to let them out whatsoever, huh? Very composed in his tapping with the rifle. They better send one of those other MP9s to finish off the job, which is exactly what happens.
The swarm.
Yep. Go ahead and push down that ID lane. Another successful trade. G2 keeping it up. Then 1v1 versus Jackson. That's a great way to claw it back. Still, the fight continues. Kenny S, a little bit late. He emerges from the T-Con, and now it's cut down to the one-man standing. Just Zen, tucked in behind Z. Smoked off.
Game away that they're both in the same spot. Even if he frags one, maybe we'll go, oh, they're going to go out at the same time, and Kenny S will get the taps. It'll burst there to get the first. Bomb site, Stico in, sandwich, he spotted a bomb, that's a bomb on the radar. Running low on bullets though, dropping some grenades and he'll get dropped by Kenny at the same time. 2-on-3, Kenny and Jack. Crystal with the MP9 on the high ground, should be a trade, all but guaranteed there. And again, Jack's last seen around that main position, here he is. GODSENT, and I'm sure one player will start to rotate indeed. We can see Denny's WP now on the low ground. As this half continues. While he will start on the low ground, takes out Nexa from up top. And I'm sure we'll see him go up the ladder. Device type peek where he peeks towards the right. Nice high ground advantage. It's an easy one for him as GODSENT take control and keep G2 stuck in the choke point.
Wild. Poor guy couldn't find Farley. You know, we had the op kind of on similar angles outside of the T-Con. Madden, he's got them on similar angles as well. Holds down the ramp. 2 more kills added to the... There's also a Zeus for Kenny S.
It's worth noting that at the beginning of this round, 3 of the G2 players had a combined 1 kill. Now, this is round number 7, so this is going to be very difficult. But maybe there's a chance here on this B bomb site as there's a nice AK shot, but he's low, so he gives the AK to his teammate and moves on with the Tech 9. That's Kenny I'm talking about, who makes his way towards oil. Again, you have to be aggressive. You can't just stand on default and allow the CTs to swarm on you. Kenny is taking issues into his own hands, and he's still alive. He's just lurking. The AK is being lost, but Kenny now ahead of the site, but for how long? Down to 1 HP. HE just touching him. Not enough to take him out. He could do even more. Absolutely ridiculous. The drive-by from the Tech 9. And now we're down to the 1v1. Nexa on the side. We've got HE going up top. I don't think Crystal has any idea just how close Nexa is, but he's got to spray in the smoke now. That might not be easy. There we go. Straight in the face. An unlikely win from G2.
Teammates. He knows he doesn't have to turn attention. Each of these CTs has a job to do, and Stico has already started his off well. Molotov, flashbang, nothing really disrupting Farley here. He drops that second shot, but he connected the first. And Nexa, he finds the angle over top of Stico, who inside of the smoke now swipes them back from behind, but Nexa can trade this, and Kenny through the smoke with the ops got 1. A 2 versus 2 where the bomb gets thrown down, and James, there's just no time. Kenny S has to walk away from this. It's the clock that wins the round.
Maiden will raise the alarm. If he gets some sprays through that smoke, there could be a lot from it. In fact, he won. Stico, this is outrageous. He's got an auto shotgun in the middle of the A bomb site.
Yeah, playing inside of the smokes. I feel like that smoke play last round just bolstered the confidence. He goes for a second one, fully. We've also got Amanek 10, so another SMG god. They are omnipresent at times. Farley, deep op shot, sees Jax as well on the side of the train, and there's the bomb plant for Amanek. So can they hang on with less than half health on both of the remaining members of G2? Jax, ooh, he's going to pull the Kenny S. He's going to get aggressive. And all of these CTs, he's already behind them. So he just shoots Farley into the side of the head, cuts it back to the even 2v2, and Crystal, he's going to try to wrap the perimeter of his side, but this time it's being held by Amanek. The smoke, however, it robs him. His kneecaps were sticking out.
Zen is completely blind. Triple molly, but the molly on the side actually stopped the T's of G2 from advancing. Amanek again trying to take that aggressive angle, and now Zen can just comfortably sit in this position, which was previously mollied off. Now, G2 are not going to be able to make inroads towards the other side of this bomb train site. They will, however, plant the bomb, so that's got to be their worst-case scenario, plant the bomb. Second target's got to be damaged, or do 1 as Nexa bails once he realizes it's clear, but Maiden's going for a cheeky play straight in the dome, and Now there are issues, but Nex is going to make his way down, so he knows this is still viable. Grenade starts streaming to this A-bomb site, and a fourth player rotates with GODSENT. We've got Farley making his way onto the site. Crystal playing from hell. Kenny's taken out. 28 seconds on the clock, 3 versus 2. G2 on a back foot as per usual in this game of Train. A 180 from Stiko.
A frag off of the wall could soften them up. It goes a little bit past. He is committed to this gunfight, and he goes down without an answer. Man advantage for G2, and they've got players on this A site. Hunter caught out by Stiko. His position inside ladder room could be huge, and it doesn't help G2 that Aminek's team killing.
Apart from, oh god, Nex was the only man in position, but they've lost position elsewhere. The bomb rotating back towards main, and that's going to get taken out. Stiko's timing has been impeccable. Catches Aminek off guard there as well, so nice job staying alive. There's a lot of little things happening. Jack's now in a 1 versus 4 with 3 more to go. He still has to collect the bomb as well. Stiko's coming in from the back, and that's going to be that. And we didn't even get a chance.
Bonus for G2 Esports, full-fledged purchase here in the 14th round, and they've got an opening. They have a 5 versus 4. Nex is absolutely going to make the most of this. A second kill starts to come out. Maybe G2 have begun to unravel this domination of a CT side.
Where's the bomb, though?
Stiko, look. He's just outside of T-Con, and oh, he just gets the one. Bomb's going to get picked back up by Jax.
Has got to wait for the other to run distractions. We'll see which one it is. They're kind of going down at the same time, really. Maiden's got to go for the wide, so we're going to go straight into the crosshair there of Jax, which leaves Farley with 10k to consider his options, and Nexter is in position to take him out. We have finally is teasing to show some feet. People will pay for that, but not GODSENT. They're going to punish them for their insolence. Still a man advantages. G2 try to make their way onto a bomb plant.
Smokes pluming in their faces. Stiko getting dangerously close to this flank as well. Nexa's going to go try to check it, but he loses his head. From bad to worse, with bomb down in the upper halls still. They've got the bomb site, but the CTs aren't going to give them any further frags. Jax, oh, he gets it. He catches that flank out. Now it's the even keel, and he has that bomb. So he's going to go ahead and plant it on default, or at least fake it once. Crystal, he's looking to move forward off of that, and Zen 1 versus 2 to close out what has been a convincing CT half. He's got Jax and Kenny S still ahead, and Zen silently slipping closer to the bomb site. Kenny S, his back is completely exposed to this, and so is Jax. Oh, but he turns it back around. Aminek's starting to get curious as well. Here he comes up to the top of the ladder. Oh, and he finds the timing perfectly. Tries to continue to peel this one apart. Aminek, he just has to sit here because the T's have to make their move. Either they claw him back or they head into the B bomb site, which has been fully stacked. He tries to eject over the balcony. Good effort. Madden, he's got a chance now as Kenny S. He goes peering into the upper halls in a 4 versus 4. It's the time that really plays against GODSENT here. 10 seconds. CT's on the bomb site, or rather singular CT in Nexa. He's gone unspotted. He tries to best Stiko. Oh, and it's Hunter in from the ramp. That's the final blow, James. That's the killing strike that shuts down GODSENT's second pistol. Madden, he tries to tap them all back, gets a little bit of vengeance.
Oh, we've got a creep, actually. Zen's made his way into through Ivy, and Jax is blind as a smoke up at the same time, so they have no idea where he is, but how many kills can he get from it? He's seen Hunter 180s and forces his hand. No idea what's going on towards Hell, though. That's going to be very important because the bomb has to cross. Madden's going to win that frag. That's so important. Now they've got to control Ivy one way or another, and ladder in order for this bomb to go down. 16 seconds, not planted just yet. This could have got hairy, but now only Nexa remains. It won't be. He'll get executed towards the connector position.
This is a high-pressure situation. And GODSENT, they have showed up to play today. Immediately out onto the A site is Stiko, finding the headshot onto Aminek, so he is already starting to pull apart what could be the final gun round for G2. Jax getting caught on an exploratory mission through the Ivy side. Hunter, he's got some sort of an answer, but he's already been enveloped by Stiko, who just swoops through the entirety of this A bomb site. He's already back behind enemy lines. I don't know if Devil Walk has been up all night just reading and anti-stratting, whether they DM'd for 16 hours. AK up, I'm curious to see what sort of a buy G2 will have to try and make this comeback happen, but 9 map points.
As they put players into that connector position, but Aminek's in the red, and he's not going to last very long at all, is he? His expiry date has arrived early, it seems.
Ooh, just getting moldy now at this point. Madden, he even catches Hunter, who is just looking to walk back. He got caught in a flurry of utility. He had lost a bunch of health, and he just thought maybe he would get a second chance at life. But no, struck down on his retreat. Kenny S, he's going to get flashed in. He's trying to find this equalizing kill, but it just goes from bad to worse. Unless G2 can pull out the 2 versus 5 between Nexa and Jax, this first map is over. CT is able to pick up that one. Jax, he even stops the Ivy play. It was looking good, but Farley.
It's the main thing to cover at this point. He's going to have a quick look inside connector apparently. So which way will he be facing? The wrong way. And there it is, 16-6, a clinic from GODSENT. Absolute domination.
Have pushed into the lobby as the T's attempt to go over towards ramp. Jax is going to get pressured here. Farley trying to trade it. Everybody just kind of staving off for the moment. Madden, he's in hell. He's starting to wrap back and flank. There are flanks upon flanks, but the room of which all of the deaths should come in from is that ramp room. They've got the bomb, James. They're sitting on it.
Underneath the ramp. You can see Crystal deliberately running distraction now. The question is, where is the other player? And you can see the entire focus is on that. No one cares about Crystal. They know where he is, but then gets a kill regardless. Crystal still running distraction, threatening. Thwarting G2 as well as Armanek stuck in the corner.
Yeah, he's inside the smoke. Ooh, he gets softened up by the grenade, but there's his play. He bursts off of the flash. Can't quite manage the headshot versus Hunter. A bit of a stutter step here for GODSENT now. They're desperate to get onto the A site, but it's a total collapse. And because of that, G2 took the chance to close it down. And now we have to watch in the 2v5 if GODSENT can get anything done here, but it's gone from bad to worse. They lose Farley over on ramp with bomb.
Pretty tough spot for Zen. Necessary situation for G2. Very necessary. And they will win the round with 0 casualties. They'll get at least 3 AK-47s out. When people look to pre-fire headshot and so on default, they're not quite going to be ready for you. Nexus got a disgusting blind spot. I would never have expected that to work. And that's a 5 versus 3, just like that. Gimmicks coming out with great effect. Jack's got to raise his position to avoid getting headshot. And now we've got a 5 versus 2 where GODSENT are getting shot down on nuke.
And GODSENT happy to even have a bomb plant in this situation, but because of Nexus 2K and Jax on the single frag, it should be an easy affair moving forward from here. Zen, similar to the situation in the last round, he's just going to have to line them up inside of Hut. He gets that first kill, tries to play for the repeat, but he's pinned in. Amanek's head gets popped, and we've got a player stick at the defuse. Hunter, he's on it, and the cover's given by Jax with just the USB. Footer utility. The options were open for GODSENT, and this round it's a slight variation. They're not playing behind the smokes to go for cross. Kenny S. Oh, baby. Oh, gets them all. One after another. Kenny S and the magic stick connects. Stiko, he may have a little bit of footing over towards the ramp room, but he's getting hard flanked, and that is all Kenny all day. Since if needed, 15 seconds, and here we go. Pistols start pushing out from the squeaky door. It's a bloodbath. Hunter, 4 frags, 3 headshots, one of which a wallbang. Stiko just crossed his line of sight, and ooh, look at that damage, Hunter. Oh, he lines it all up. Again, just putting the damage into the majority of GODSENT. He was underneath the silo. They had no idea, like a landmine. He tries to tear their limbs off. And they get aggressive inside of the lobby as well, trying to figure out where that late lurk is for GODSENT. So now the only thing GODSENT have is the little bit of outer control that they took, but it came at a cost. The damage still favors that of GODSENT, despite this being 3v3.
Oh no. And he gave the sound cue away, and it's going to cost him everything. He was trying to jump up onto the rail on the coolant in the B-bomb site. And such a horrible position. They line up, but only one goes down. Now Jax is going to walk into almost a guaranteed crossfire. They know exactly where he is. The smoke is up, creeping around it. He might actually get something out of this because Crystal's hiding on the ramp. Oh, he may have missed everything here. Jax focusing on Crystal, allowing them to just creep out the room and may leave Kenny S in position as Jax goes to maybe rotate outside. Jax again, he was alone towards B. In the meantime, Nexus is going to slow things down on the outside. He's eventually going to get traded through the smokers, though it looks like they realize their position's been compromised. And they've responded instantly. Look at that spray from Stiko, down to 10 HP. Armanek caught out of position just about. Maybe wanted to get a little deeper there. Now Kenny is on the outside. Look how fast he is. It's ridiculous. 3 on 3, there's 20 seconds left.
Hunter, he's going to come out from the vent, doesn't see anybody on the front of the bomb site, still able to cut down Madden, and Zen follows suit. So it's Stiko, who cracked open Mini once a time ago. Oh no! He just goes ahead and drops the shot, but it's minimal HP. There was 20 health left on all 3 of the CTs. He gets that second, but Hunter, he's got priorities. Only all alone, of course. It's over towards the ramp room. The hit decides to come in. KennyS, he's got that first one, and now it's Jax with a headshot.
Still on train. Feeling that time pressure once again, GODSENT. We move to the 10-second mark as they start to charge in and do what they can, but will they be successful? Doesn't look like it. The bomb's on the floor, and so are all the players.
And they are not reserving anything. They're not saving up any gas. They are just going all in as fast as they possibly can, and it works for the opening kill at the least. Crystal on the kill feed first and foremost. Madden's also got himself a second. Crystal onto the AK even creates the man advantage. Now, they were just playing for a bomb plant. Everything else, this is just icing on the cake, but Madden, he almost gets into cover. It's a clean sweep in terms of the pressure here for G2. You've got GODSENT where you want them. Don't let them wiggle out of your chokehold. Nexa, he's got himself a kill and a half. Doubles down onto Zen, switches over to the AK. Crystal's called into action, and it's G2 everywhere on that kill feed. Stiko, he's gonna get flanked. Hunter's not gonna waste any time. He's not playing games today.
To run, but I don't know if you can identify if there are 3 players or 4 players based on the sound cues, but either way, they'll almost all get executed. The bomb's been spotted. The objective is towards B, but there are still options, and Farley may be considering them, or just clearing out the vents. Now, if he goes towards the ladder, he could be in trouble, because there was a crosshair aiming straight down that vent. Kenya's creeping, taking control of control. 35 seconds on the clock. GODSENT do not have many options. There aren't many pieces on their chessboard, and that's one more that's been taken by the other side. And now it's a checkmate for that round as we move into the last round.
Kind of disrupts Aminek's position ever so slightly, causes him to eat the flash, but nobody's been able to peel him off the site itself. In fact, it is a flurry of frags to the favor of G2 Esports. Single man advantage with still Farley and Zen knocking on the door of the A site, but the bomb gets dropped. Kanish. They're going to try to sink their teeth and claws deep into this A bomb site, and with the assistance of Aminek's flashbang, Jax comes swinging wide. He's going to get that bomb plant on the front side of site, or is he? Farley wastes no time coming hot on that flank.
And just landed on the floor. Stiko and Farley doing what they can. Farley's got the 1v1. He will deliver. Quick reload from him. And now he's a presence that they're aware of. And his teammate needs to try and play off of that. Try and creep. Try and catch somebody repositioning as Farley continues to threaten. Nexa is between a rock and a hard place. Lands a second kill with the P250 rather. Now down to the 1v1. Stiko needs a headshot and he needs it fast. Hunter at great advantage. He needs to change his level with the nature of the floor. And that, speaking of pressured situations, we can see the utility on GODSENT. It's a little Inferno-esque where you're waiting for the G2 squad to take a slow round and then put them in really awkward situations afterwards. We can see that's a really nice opening headshot from Farley. He's still outside. Oh, they're exposed now. Front page National Enquirer. This is a problem for G2. Only 2 remaining. There's a minute 20 on the clock. They've lost almost everything, and it's just going from bad to worse. GODSENT could actually survive with everyone alive here. What a start to a forced by round from them. 4 players alive. How much bounty will Stiko choose to do? He sees many footsteps towards him in that ramp position. He'll have to concede that. But we could have 3 players on this bomb site very quickly indeed. Farley's got some angles. He can cover his teammate for a second and start to rack up some more kills. Maiden taking control of control. In the meantime, it just goes from bad to worse for G2. What can they do versus the CT sides of GODSENT? It's David and Goliath.
The B site control, and they couldn't have been further from the truth. Hunter, he's chasing down these 2 CTs with 15 seconds left, and Farley just posts the op up. He's got 3 kills.
A ramp position, but GODSENT will choose their battlegrounds. Can't plant a bomb on ramp. They'll move on.
Yep, Stiko, confident. Oh, cool and collected. 1, 2, 3. Add him up. GODSENT thanking him for the solid first bit of a hold here. Really enables
smoke grenade that could be deployed. Now we've got the XP coming in at 40 seconds. Crystal's response is outstanding. The bomb's been lost. Why they tried to take position elsewhere? The bomb's been shot down. It detected it finally, but this could still turn around.
Absolutely. 3 Ts trying to get onto this bomb site. Farley, he's behind it. They don't clear the back of the bomb site, and Farley omnipresent. Whether it's over towards the secret stairs, getting those opening picks, shutting down the plays. This time he's just tucked. He's tucked into bed. And he gets up for that midnight snack. Gobbles up the bomb carrier. Ridiculous timing in heaven. Stiko just not even watching the ladder as KennyS slips upwards. He shoots the gun down. Nexa desperately trying to find these kills here. He's in the crossfire.
Starting to think about that heaven position. Nexa's creeping though. Has Crystal seen something? Starts to make a play, I think, as the A bomb site gets compromised. We might finally see a round here for G2. Stico's got 5,700 in the bank. The only person who's low on money is Farley, so it could be a consideration to go for it and try and do as much damage as possible, keep them as poor as possible. Now, will he play his entire card here? Oh, he'll go for a peek. Looks towards the CT vent, gets taken out from an awkward angle. Oh, so he'll just reposition down the stairs now. Looks like he's going to stay around those stairs while there's more offerings towards the A bomb site. The flashbangs will contain all, but it will be G2 getting an advantage. Maiden will take one out, but where does he go now? Doesn't know what is beyond this smoke grenade. We've got some wallbangs being attempted by Kenny. One! No, he pulls his gun out just the wrong time. Oh dear, this could be disaster for G2. Jax has it all to do now, and it's going to be simple for Stico to finish up. Kenny, you can see Zen's about to expose his position, but he might get a kill out of it as well, or at least hold them and slow G2 down even more. Farley with a cheeky peek into Hut. Bear in mind, this guy's got no Kevlar. He's made the most aggressive peeks in this round.
It's almost nonsensical, but he's feeling it, and he's working it. And it's going well so far. He doubles back just in time. Amali's gonna burn, but that's not quite a smoke. They're trying to block the vision, just trying to deny any chance for him to cut them off, and it works. It's labored. It's all the grenades basically they have, but it doesn't stop him. Farley in with another. He's looking for the ace. A glass cannon ace from Farley. He misses the last shot, and Stico swoops in for it, but still, my man.
2-1 pistol. They're playing to tie the score. The HE could be devastating. The follow-up MP9 as well. With the auto shotgun on the site, he's making paper. He's just printing money now. That's the QE right there. They've just given.
They've still got Nexa up on day, but it's a three-man cohort just pummeling their way through decontamination. A CT rests above them, and Stico, 2 kills as Farley gives cover off the op. Bomb's been dropped, but there is still a T in Hunter. He executes the sniper, and Stico stops it. 3 frags for him. It is GODSENT just staring overtime at least in the face. The bomb is down, and Nexa in a very dark place, trying to find some sort of a route here, some sort of a direction, and Stico just shuts it all down. They throw up the smokes, but they don't play behind it, and Farley, ooh, dangerously close with Matt in the barrel. The sniper is spotted. Nexa, they could do this. They had a 4 versus 5 last round that GODSENT still clawed back from, and this one looks good. Nexa, right on the side of the smoke, taking the whole round into control, doing it on his own. He could look for an ace, unless Stico has other ideas. He had a 4K last round. Does he have this in him?
Bomb has been planted.
Okay, well, he's got 8 HP in a 1 versus 4 now. He's taken 1 player out, but he's got so much to do. And again, that angle is nigh on impossible in a situation such as this. And
big plays from Stico and Nexa. The closing few moments of regulation. Now, it's going to be Farley pressured as he lands that op shot, but doesn't quite hit the kill. That's a collateral shot that takes down 1 and drops Jax to 14 HP. Madden in with another. It's the even 3v3, but Stico through the fire and the flames just rips out the solo peek and could have just ripped out the hearts of G2 here in the first round of overtime. Kenny S barely alive. Hunter's going to plant this bomb, and the retake's on.
Hot flash through the smoke, and the bomb plant is taken out for free. Kenyas in the red, but he's in a 1 versus 2 following that kill onto Maiden. Now, he is a very capable sniper. They really have to be synchronized like Olympic swimmers if they want to take him out here. Trying to use the cover as much as he can. He's got some sound cues from Stico. He's on the pistol. They know Kenny is tagged. What? No! Just stop it, Stico. What? I can't believe he's just done that.
He's one of the biggest reasons they even got here. Shutting down that B bomb site once upon a time was Stico, but here we go into the A site very fast. Farley emerging through the side of the smoke. Madden's got the 1 crystal. He's hiding in the back of the bomb site. Kenny S able to trade alongside Hunter to get us into the 3v3, but do they want to pressure this? Do they want to give a chance for G2 to set up into the post plant? A frag grenade flies by our screen. It's a 3D experience here on the A site. Kenny S trying to hone in on Stico. He loses that fight. A man advantage back. It looks like Hunter wants to activate over towards Mini, but instead, he's just going to slip into the corner here and try to buy some time. He peeks into Squeaky, gets 1, all on Amanek. Oh, and he too taken down. It's Zen on the retake with the 2 crew. Forget for a moment that it took a ridiculous play for Nexa to even get them into overtime. So this T side, they can get 1 for 3. That would be huge, but the grenade is damning. It's damaging from Stiko. He will die as Farley peeks back around from hell. He's got himself a multi-kill and then some. Hunter executed from the back, and unless G2 or even the rafters above you. So I do think Jax is in a prime position, but it's going to take a teammate to draw attention away from him, or else he may be in no man's land. Oh, Madden, he tries to swing around the side of the smoke. There's the trade frag, back to the 3v3. Kenny, he drops the shot, and he can't stop bomb either. The 2 Ts fall back into decon. We've got Nexa already down from vent with Amanek right beside him. This is a 2 versus 2 clash on decon for what could be the entire match. Crystal, he's unable, but Zen, he's got that double. It's all on Kenny. He's got murder holes through the window, through the door. And he's on top of the bomb now. Low HP for the 2 other Ts, and he's already halfway through it, but Farley just executes from behind. And the unthinkable, an absolute...